Let's see what's next. We have a card which indicates the sign of Pisces right there in the corner. And this guy like, look at all the choices I have. Yeah. You know, like, they really painted like an annoying looking guy on that card. Like, And this guy is like, it's like he's in dreamland, you know? He's like, oh, like he wants somebody to be feeding him those grapes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's so bountiful. And the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups. Wait, what is this? Oh, the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So this is like that smug face of the Nine of Cups. You know what I mean? I didn't look at the number. I was just like looking at the guy. I was just so targeted on his face, you know. So this is like wish fulfillment, right? And let's see what the final card we're going to put down is. Okay, the Emperor. So there you have it, you guys. And that's it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll explain that right now. I can totally see stuff right now. Totally. All right. So this is what's happening. Somebody came in with information. They wanted to come in with information to this queen, right? And it was coming from somebody who's, you know, at a distance perhaps, who's grounded, okay? And this person needs to make a decision, okay? This is part of like the process of figuring out what to do. Because the Counselor and the Two of Swords, this is like an away decision. Like they're not direct. They're involved in it, but they're not directly involved. You know, as in a face-to-face type of communication. It's more of a like a sending a messenger type of thing. And this right here is just something like they still don't have to communicate that, but they have to make a decision. Okay. We also have the letters C and M that I can see right here. And you know, those might resonate with somebody, okay? But it could be anything. It could be initials. It could be calendar month. I don't know why I'm just getting that right now, but it could mean that. But anyways, so somebody's going to make a choice. And this King of Earth who has been hiding is going to, you know, even though there hasn't been contact between these person, he's going to eventually come forward. And we have the energy of the Aries right there as the Emperor, right? He's going to, you know, this person's going to be like, I can't believe I heard all this information. So this line of communication, when this guy wasn't here, right? When this guy wasn't here, it was just like, okay, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What's this information you're giving me? Blah, blah, blah. So there's still a little bit of not knowing, right? Because not all the information. And it's like not even straight from the person. It's just like you sent a message, you know, your messenger, or, you know, okay, you're sending this. Nice to know, you know, whatever the message is. And then, but it's from this guy, and he's still not, you know, in communication. But that's because he's not ready. Because then when he is ready, he intervenes, he intercepts that communication that was had. And it's like he's, even though it's already been had, he comes in to clarify, step in, because now he's the Emperor, to clarify what exactly it is that needs to be communicated. Okay? And that's when the Queen of Fire is like, oh my gosh, I get you now. I understand, blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, can be like that. Or, I'm so happy you're back, blah, blah, blah. Or it can be like, oh, you make me so mad, blah, 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 blah. Or it can be worse. It can be meaner and harsher, right? So we don't know that outcome yet. But I think that the Emperor comes in because he knows he has to face, you know, face the issue. And that's when he's like ready. He's like, okay, I'm going to do this right now. So he comes in, speaks the truth, and then da da da, Nine of Cups, and he's all smug about it, right? that face, you know. But I mean, well, this is eventually, you know, what may happen when we have Pisces right here, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, that's a pretty darn artistic way to go about doing something. Especially when you're still in a healing process and you're not ready. And the best thing to do is to go and find out first, like, hey, can you go ask da 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 da? Or maybe I'll just write this person a letter, or maybe I'll just email, or maybe I'll just text, or maybe I will go within in my location, and that person, you know, in the night or something, when we sleep, we communicate. You get it? Like the 5D. All right. So that's what I have for this. Sorry for all those interruptions. I'm going to go ahead and move on to lowercase g. Okay, this is for those of you guys who chose lowercase g. Let's go ahead and find out, what do I need to know about my current situation. Okay. So the word we have is strength. Strength is the word, okay? Strength is a word that you heard. I don't know why I'm thinking that right now, like that Grease song. But it's like, you know, that's not the word. Anyways, the first card we have out is the Sage, okay? And this is 7, the Sage. And this is a major arcana. I know what it says in the book, but I'm just not seeing that way. So I'm not going to go with it that way. Maybe I'm going to actually, because I mean, I've opened that book and checked out what cards mean and whatnot. This is a Dreams of Gaia deck cards. And, you know, check out what they have to say about the card, blah, 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 because the book is like thick, you know. And what they say of that card is I don't feel that. For me, I'm feeling like that's like the Hermit, right? I'm feeling like that because I see this guy holding a light, like the Hermit would hold the lamp, right? And, you know, he's got the owl there, probably, you know, the spirit animals around him, right? And totem animals, you know. Oh, what is this? There's always something new in these cards every time I look at them. Okay. This person is a low-key, you know, studying. Low-key. He is look at that. Okay. Dang, you guys. Okay. This person is low-key studying, whoever it is in this situation, right? This person is starting to understand what's going on now. Finally, starting to figure out what is going on, and that scepter, it's like a magic scepter giving him, or not giving him the information, but bringing him to light, or yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being enlightened, and he's carrying around this scepter like, oh yeah, this is like my car key, you know, it's whatever, okay? And maybe they're going places, you know, or maybe they might be telling this to other people, but low key, they are studying something, okay? The next card out we have here, the Scribe. And this person might be writing about things. They might be writing about things that they're experiencing at this present time and not telling anybody, you know, because maybe they don't have anybody to tell. Maybe somebody's going to say something to them or, you're crazy, dude. What the hell are you talking about? You know, stuff like that. So this person is like a computer of information. Okay, this guy right here, to me, as I looked at it for a second, was like, it looked like a receipt coming out of his mouth or something, and out of his eyes, you know, or maybe he's receiving this information, right? He's receiving and he's understanding it, and he's reading the words and he's speaking the words because he understands something now, okay? And he's really engulfed in like information, like wanting to get information, knowledge, okay? And this person is also, this bird, I don't know. This is, I think, a type of a snow, an animal or a bird in the snow. This person might live in an area where it's snowy, okay? And this person might be of a Native American descent. Okay, let's go to this next card. We have the Three of Air. This is the Three of Air, okay? No. Yeah, Three of Air, okay? And there's that owl again, okay? And what did I say? Low-key studying, okay? Somebody is studying things. They're learning things. They're trying to figure stuff out. They're just like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Let me look this up. Let me look that up. And they're holding a key there. And you know what that key is for? That key is to unlock something, right? What are they unlocking? Maybe the key to their own heart, because maybe their heart has been just locked up, and now they're realizing something about something. Studying the past, okay? Studying magic, studying potionry, knowing special languages, some hieroglyphic type of writings, right? Learning about astrology. This person has something involved with dragons, okay? For sure. It could be Year of the Dragons. And, dragons, okay? I'm not even going to elaborate on that. This person is involved or has some sort of link with dragons, okay? For sure. And trying to figure out the past, realizing something about the past, and not just the past. I'm talking about past lives, okay? This person is trying to dig deep right now. And on top of that, okay, you guys, what's happening is they're finding out about something which is going to definitely bring them justice. Okay, or bring you justice. This could be you right here. We could be talking about you, all right now. What's going on in your current situation, right? This is you, probably. This is you doing this stuff, maybe. It's either you or somebody in your life, because, I'm asking about what's going on in your current situation. You could be thinking about a person, but this could be you specifically. That's what I'm thinking, okay? That's how I feel, but of course, the roles can be reversed if another person's involved, right? And you know what you're finding out about? You are finding out about this. Wanting to come into somebody because you've realized after all this studying and checking out, you finally realize, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. You've been enlightened. You've been enlightened to something, okay? And the final card we have out is the Page of Wands. And how I'm looking at this Page of Wands is, okay, we were talking about you being this and this and the study, but look at how it seems like, this is an old dude. This is a guy that's not so old. He's still looking kind of youngish, but it's the same guy because he's got long hair. He's got white beard. He's got long hair. Yeah, long hair, white beard. So white. It looks like a white guy. Same guy. It doesn't have to be a white guy though. Okay, I'm just saying. It's. I'm just referring to it as being the same guy, right? And then maybe this is him, like, it's like he's decreasing in age or something. Because once we get to the fourth person, it's like he's a kid. Okay? Which could indicate, this is, a younger person. So this person can be in that mental state of a younger person when it comes to emotions, though. Right? Sure, they know about, this and that, knowledgeable, whatever. But emotions, that's a whole different book. That's a whole different category. And I don't think he's read that book yet. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of in that stage of figuring out what the hell is happening and finally, coming to the realization, the realism of things, right? He finds out about this and he's like, oh my God, but he doesn't know what to do. It's kind of like when the boy runs up to the girl and then he punches her and sticks his tongue out at, the little kids. What we all know, that's because the little boy likes the little girl, right? And this is how it's being done right now. This is what stage emotion is in for this person, running up and punching the girl and sticking his tongue out and running away. Because they don't know what to do. You get it? Okay? So, that's what's going on in lowercase g. So, yeah, you guys. I'll see you guys at the end. Okie doke. So, this is the end part. So, I basically shuffled the cards and cut them the way I would have, gotten the cards out anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull one card from each. Simple as that. Or flip it over, right? Okay, so we need to surrender to wonder and awe. And we also need to surrender to what is. So those are the first two cards. Or those are the two cards that we get for surrendering. All right, we need to surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. My bad. Let me start over. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Yeah, so, just to be in that energy of just like, accept, you may be wondering too much about something. Stop wondering. Let it go. And you also need to surrender like to awe, like, like thinking like, for example, I'm wondering what's going on with this person, and man, it could be this, it could be that. Just being like about, stop thinking that stuff, like, oh, it could be this and it could be that. Things could be wonderful and blah, 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 and you need to just continue your life like, I hate to say it, but continue your life that like that person ain't there. Because they're not anyways, right? Possibly in your situation, possibly in my situation, who knows? So we also need to surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation compassionately, accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Right, you see? You see? Just, just like, you can't change what's going on, but you don't even know what's going on. So who cares? Why are you caring so much? Because, that's just holding you back from like doing important things or thinking about things that you want to do in the future. instead of thinking about your future and how you're going to plan your grounding and your stability. You're thinking about other things that are holding you back from even thinking that other stuff. And that other stuff, I'm telling you, is way more important. Way more important than, whether or not, something's going to happen or you're going to see someone or anything like that. If you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. What's sitting around thinking about them or a situation going to do for you except hold you back from planning the things you need to plan? Like, okay, for me, exactly. Okay, for example, instead of thinking about a person or or a certain situation, I try to keep myself busy. I paint, okay. I listen to music while I'm painting, okay. I do watch some YouTube videos, but I have a lot of things to do, so I can't watch that much. And because also I want to make readings for you guys, and for me it takes like a lot because I've just think, what I'm telling you, this Mercury retrograde, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like so full of energy. I'm like crazy energy maniac girl, and it's like, and I feel like I'm in such a good mood right now. Like when I get up since the first, and today is the second, even though I couldn't download that thing and I got frustrated, like I calmed myself down. I said, you know what? I'll figure it out. Something, there's a reason why it's not working. And then boom, aha. Then I figured out why, it wasn't working. But it's like I'm in a more lively. It's weird because before in October, I was just sluggish, tired, bad moods, kind of grumpy, had to like meditate, force myself to have some sort of positivity, and that's hard when you're kind of feeling like that. It's hard to like just force that negativity out as best you can, and yeah, these cycles, man, I'm really super affected by these moon cycles, okay? I'm telling you guys, it's like a roller coaster ride for me. But, with this one, I'm just feeling like, whoa, I'm in a good ass mood, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, you have to just like try to not think about a situation if you feel like it's preventing you from planning your own happiness, because if you're trying to make yourself happy, first of all, you have to enjoy your own company. Second of all, you have to enjoy not minding being alone, like you don't need another person next to you to make you feel complete, And that took me a long time to realize. It took me like a super amount of time to realize. I always needed to be around people, but now it's like I love my alone time. Maybe because I'm really not alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my spirit guides around me and my ancestors, so they make me feel like I'm always, I'm never alone. I'm always with someone or some being, right? So yeah, okay. Let's move on to these. Let's move on to these green cards right here. Okay, before I go on a tangent. Okay, these are the 3 cards from this split. Embrace. So yeah, like I was saying, embrace what you have right now. This time to yourself, or this time of not thinking or being in your head. Maybe you can open up to somebody, right? Open up to somebody, tell them how you feel, or somebody, somebody that you trust though. Don't tell somebody something that's deep in your heart to someone who has told your secrets or deceived you in the past, okay? Don't I don't think that's a good idea, I mean, even though like we all have people who have done that crap, and we're able to forgive them, but then there's those who are really friggin' malicious with it, Don't open up to those people, okay? Open up to somebody you can trust, someone that if you tell them, that they're going to be understanding, they're not going to judge you, they're just going to be like, okay, if that's what you wanted to tell me, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Like that's like the last time you hear of it with them, because they're going to keep your not your secret, but they're going to keep what you confided in them between you guys. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to use it against you, because that's not that type of friend that, were your so-called friends in the past. This is different people. This is people you have gained trust over, over time perhaps. And then once you do that, and you open up, it's a time for resting and reconsidering, to what you're going to do next. Okay? Because you've embraced this. Look, your heart is growing. It's growing. And you see, and you're calm now. You're calm, and you're feeling, like more of a rest. And you're feeling like you can communicate. Okay? And also, you're starting to get that kind of sexual, not sexual, but you're starting to feel more, I don't want to say like love, but you're starting to feel more passionate and more like maybe horny. I don't know, but you're starting to, because you're starting to shine a certain light, but not like oh God, I don't even know how to explain that. Either way, you are totally in alignment, okay? And you're passionate, and you are growing. Your mind is expanding. Okay? So embrace that. Don't run from it. Don't be afraid of it. And then open up to someone you trust. Because I'll guarantee you the reason why rest and reconsider is because you've never experienced this kind of stuff before. And you're going to be exhausted from it. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I just went through all this. This is so crazy. You're going to realize the truth. And you know what? I've had like 20 years of higher education, and I'm telling you, studying is tiring. That is so tiring. After a day or studying, throughout the day and then into the night, it's like, that's exhausting, okay? And that you need rest after study, okay? And that's how, you guys are going to feel tired. And so you're going to rest, and you're going to reconsider your options. You're going to think about what has happened in my life. What has happened, and why have I been led here? And this is where the reconsideration comes in. You're going to start thinking about, okay, what am I going to do now about this situation? Okay? And this is your advice. Okay? Okay, guys, thanks for being here. Sorry that the video is like this. It's upside down and all that stuff, but I wanted to get something out to you guys. Look out for that next video. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. That next video is going to be out, the gnarly one, the 9-card one that I did. That's going to be out in like, let's see, either Thursday or Friday, which is in, it's like on the 7th or the 8th or something, okay? So look out for the video on that day. And, it's crazy because I do watch other readers, and I happened to stumble on 3 different readings, and those 3 readings, because I go for confirmations with numbers too. One reader was stressing the date, the 8th, okay, or 8 days. And then, a couple days later, I heard another reader. They specified the 8th also, or 8 days. And then next, another reader also, this is like yesterday, I think, or the day before, specified 8 or 8 days, right? And so that's when I'm thinking Spirit is allowing me to put out the video, right? But not only that, on the video, in those piles, are additional days of waiting and information. Oh my God, I can't wait till you guys watch that, okay? You just have to wait for it to come out. Just look out for it. I can't tell you the title, you guys. I can't tell you it right now. I am sworn to secrecy for right now. So that everything I've told you is just like borderline. I should have not even told you guys. So, but something is spirit is making me wait to put that video out for a reason. Okay, because it's not time. Okay, it's not time. And maybe I've had premonitions too early, and they do not want me to put that video out right now, okay? Because obviously I could put out videos, but I can't, not this one, you guys. Anyhow, sending out love and light and all kinds of happiness, because I'm all happy and feeling giddy since it's retrograde. And if you guys are feeling bad from it, gosh, I'm trying to shoot some power over to you guys, some happiness power, okay? Because, I'm in a good mood, And also, I'm making some changes to some of the drop downs in the videos, so don't, you can email me and say hi if you want or whatever, but don't follow too much of that information, because I've had to switch some things in the drop downs. And also I have revamped my About Me section, because I think it was time to upgrade it. Because on this journey, as I'm learning, I want to let people know also, how I've progressed and how the path the Spirit's having me go, in which direction, and is bringing me to light on a lot of things. And I've, become knowledgeable on a lot of other things also, with this strict communication with Spirit too, mind you. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. Welcome any new subscribers. And hey, how you doing to my normal subscribers? And, I have noticed, I have had a lot of people read my About Me section, and a lot of people look at my page, but nobody's subscribing. So if you could subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos, that would be awesome. Yeah, I haven't closed down the other site yet, but I'm going to do it tomorrow, I promise. Because I want this to be the site. Because this is the site of my progress, of my growth. And that other one is kind of in the past. I will be keeping that name, though, because I've had another epiphany, another idea of what I want to do, what I want to come to fruition, my plans for my future. And that name is going to be involved with it. And so, yeah, my name's Mona, and this is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will see you guys for sure next time. All right, bye.